Waldorf here, back at the bench, out testing some of the reloads that I did over the past couple of weeks. And I loaded up these 168 grain match hollow point bow tails. I went 59 grains of RL17. 59.2 is the max charge, so I was right on the max. This one, the primer blew out. The bolt jammed, probably daggum near wrecked my gun. The primer fell out. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it in the rocks. You can see where the extractor kind of damaged the shell, and the rim is kind of deformed here. For whatever reason, this is the result I got. So I'm wondering if the RL17, maybe these summers in Las Vegas are pretty hot, and my reloading gear is in the garage. That's where my shop's at. That could be having some sort of an effect, or possibly my scale was off on this particular batch. I did not double check my RCBS. It's been spot on the money and gotten where I trust it, but it looks like I'm going to have to start double checking. I'm going to crack a couple of these open and see what the actual charge weight was. Most of these loads that I did are with this old military brass. You can see on that head stamp, maybe it's the typical military head stamp, but it's kind of a lucky day. But I guess this is lessons learned, trying something new and starting out close to the top end of the range. Probably should dial it back a little. Probably gonna extract all these bullets, double check the charge weight, and I'm gonna probably dial it down somewhere in the middle of the pack, take them back out and give them a test run. I'll keep you posted. All right, back at the bench with Waldorf. Got one of these rounds that I had a little trouble with today. I'm going to open it up. I guess we should tear the... Maybe we got to hit it on something a little harder. Well, funny thing is, when I extracted these out of that super fancy plastic ammo, all I did was just pull them out with my hand. Now I've got them loaded in here, and they're fitting tighter as tight could be. Man, son of a gun. All right, once again, I lost just a little bit of powder on that last strike as the bullet goes down in there. A little bit splashes out, but 58.8. So I'm guessing we were pretty much right on the money at that 59 grains. Fourth charge right at 59 grains. Slightly higher case fill than these two. All right, so as I've been taking these things apart, I've been wondering what could really cause the problem, and I started to think back to how I came to possess these bullets that I resourced. And these, I harvested the bullets out of these 308 rounds. These plastic casings with the metal base. A friend of mine gave, I think True Velocity is the name. Anyway, a friend of mine gave me them. He had bought a couple of boxes of them and shot only a couple of rounds, and the casing got wedged inside of his action so badly it had to be taken into a gunsmith to have it extracted. So I started thinking about that, and I started thinking about, like, what would make some overpressure. Well, let's try that again. So when I measure these as carefully as I can, 310.5. Here's a 165 grain soft point, just for reference, measures right at 308. I believe these bullets are oversized. Maybe they didn't get swaged. Maybe they didn't have some problem, but I believe that extra little bit of girth caused it to fit too tight in the bore and caused an overpressure situation. I'm a little bit hesitant to fire the 165 grain Hornady, the SSTs I loaded with the exact same recipe. I did not shoot another one of those because I was a little bit sketched out about it. But now, seeing that the problem, I believe these projectiles are the issue, so they are going in the melting pot. I've learned my lesson. I did measure the weight. I took for granted that they were .308 caliber because they did all come out of Winchester .308 ammunition. But that ammunition, I just thought it was cheap, crappy plastic, and it glued itself into the bore. But I'm guessing that it overpressured and it wedged that steel base into the bore. So as I find out more, I'll let y'all know.